So how does that work for like international? Because Costa Rica, to my knowledge, is not part of the United States.
It is not part of the United States, no.
So how does that work, owning a property? I mean, because like I used to live in the Middle East.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to own a business, or if I wanted to do business or do anything over there, somebody local had to own 51%.
Yeah, Costa Rica is very favorable to the United States. It's a little different even than Mexico, where in Mexico you don't own the land, it's a land lease. In Costa Rica, you actually own the dirt. And you as a US citizen can own it. There's trust that you set up. The taxes are very favorable. The whole ecosystem as far as starting a business in the real estate world, owning a business, it is very, very positive to people outside of Costa Rica. And what has been great from a business thesis standpoint is more and more people are realizing this. So more and more people are investing. So property values are going up and up.
Is there a fear, and again, this is going to show my ignorance, but also I think it's a valid question. You got something like Venezuela,
Yeah.
where like a lot of oil companies were in Venezuela,
Yeah.
and then overnight they're not there anymore because they nationalize. Is there ever fear that Costa Rica could go, you know what, let's
be done.
We're going to own all U.S. owns too much. We're just going to say that's ours now.
Always a fear. I think in anything, there's always a small fear about anything. The reality, no. They're very, very favorable to, again, expats, especially where we're at in a place called Tamarindo. It is very popular. Travel and Leisure named it as one of the top destinations in 2024 to travel to. And so we're seeing a lot of growth there. It is a place that is very well developed as far as the ecosystem of education. 98% graduate high school, which is higher than the United States. I think 87% speak English as a second language. So when you look at just the quality of people there, and then you look at the business mindset that they have, it is very favorable to outside investment.
And how many properties do you have in Costa Rica?
Just one in Costa Rica right
just
now.
one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not going to put all our eggs in that basket. Just we're going to hold off. Yeah.
And so that property you have there, like, how often is it booked? Is it booked by U.S.? Is it booked by locals? Is it more of like a resort type thing?
Yeah, so that property, we brought it online in October. We've had roughly an 80% booking since we brought it online. So October is pretty much all booked. November was all booked. December was all booked. January, the last numbers I saw in January, we had 3 days out of the 31 that were not booked. So, knock on wood, we have done very well. Now, where the people come from, it's all over. So we get a lot of people from the United States, you get a lot of snowbirds from Canada. But again, just given the proximity of Costa Rica to the European markets, you see a lot of people coming from the European markets to stay there. That area in particular is well known for surfing. And so there's actually a movie filmed there back in the 70s. So you get a lot of people going there to surf, and then you get a lot of people there for wellness. And it's just a great, great place to go on a cheap budget.